Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to round 3 of playoffs here. We have Redux facing off against 3rikvirg. We will be playing on Nuke, the map choice of 3rikvirg, to start off this best of 3. The second map will be Inferno, picked by Redux. This round started off right here, nice and early. Both of these teams already won 3 games, or, excuse me, 2 games of playoffs, as this is the 3rd round, so these teams are definitely a higher tier than the ones we've seen before Redux play against. And it will be a nice take from 3rikvirg to get the site, but iChan finding 2. Gonna equalize it out. Now just a 3v3 left here. Peefy finding one of his own from the squeaky flank. iChan running out here, gonna find, yep, he will find one. His 3rd kill into the round. Now Oreo's behind the smoke here, just biding his time, and he will pick up on it. Redux winning the 1st round. Big round to win here. 3rikvirg with a pretty solid site take, covering all their bases, except for Heaven, where iChan was. Rains hell on them. 3 kills from him. Big round coming out. 3rikvirg getting the bomb down. Gonna have a lot of money to play with here, but are gonna save. And they will just be getting the bomb down vent here. Is there anybody on the side of Redux to greet them at B? Doesn't look like it. The bomb is gonna get planted. Oreo's holding these players here with the scout. Dante with a nice little flank here from Secret. Gonna be finding one, pushing into defon here. The last player is remaining. A huge Glock burst coming out from Benito. But the nade, too powerful. We'll be cleaning up the round. It will be the 2nd round going the way of Redux. Last game we did see Redux play round 2 of playoffs was almost an entire blowout, winning both maps 2-0, 16-5 and I think 16-3. Hopefully a more competitive game here today, as we are on Nuke. Both of these teams here realizing that all it takes is 2 more games, 2 more best of 3s to win, and they will make it into main division. A huge accomplishment for any open team. Little outside take coming in here from 3rikvirg. Hamlik, though, realizing that they are counter players, is going to aggress for 1 and a 2nd. But while Hamlik was going ham, Norms does find one of his own. His 2nd kill into the round as well. Outside. Huge flick coming out from Benito. Peefy didn't stand a chance there, since he didn't instantly get that kill. Benito made him punished for it. Excellent aim coming out from Benito there. I do like some of these names on Team 3rikvirg. I mean, with a name like Mystic Foreskin, definitely going to be having some intimidation factor there. Redux, after dropping the 3rd round, are going to be buying up here. Oreos didn't have enough money to buy up an op. It's going to be crucial into winning, if I had to guess, because there are only SMGs, Deagles, and 1 rifle on the remaining players of Redux. Oreos just trained on that spot through the glass. Smoke's coming out onto outside. But it looks like players that way. Not sure what the strat is coming in for Team Eric here, but we'll find out shortly. Peefy, first point of contact here at ramp. Not going to be spotting anything yet. Oreos, maybe with a read here that there are a couple players towards ramp. It's going to be holding it. But it looks like these players have found a huge timing on outside here as Oreos is left. And there's nobody to guard them from flanking in heaven here. And now with just 30 seconds left in the round, they're going to have a huge play with the flank on heaven here. Both players do go down from A, and now it's just the ramp left alive. Peefy and Oreos. Team Eric with a seemingly free take on to A site, avoiding the op entirely. The op and the rifle, only having to fight SMGs and pistols. A great call by the terrorist side here. We'll be netting them second round. As these CT players do just want to save their weapons and utility. Oreos in CT spawn here. Is he going to find anything? The flash comes out. Timing bad. Oreos does get taken out right before. And he will lose that op. Unfortunate. And it looks like he actually DC'd from the... Oh, wait. Excuse me. Not him DC'ing from the game. A technical pause coming out here. As Dante has disconnected from the game. Looks like we will be finally resuming this game. 5th round coming in here. And it looks like Redux will be opting for a nice little stack towards the ramp here, boosting a couple of players up into this position that isn't always cleared. Team Eric, though, not too concerned about heading towards ramp for the time being, as they do have 2 players just lurking up outside, trying to see what kind of space they can get before they are met from a player on Redux. And it will be a ton of space, actually. One player already snuck down about halfway through Secret, and the other just remaining at red box, holding in case anyone wants to flank or push. And it will be Hamlik here, who is pushing, catching a timing, actually, as Norms did have a nade out. Not going to be connecting on anything. Or not going to be connecting on a kill. And this player who's all the way through Secret, Peef has an idea he could be there. But again, just the timing's so good. And these players not going to be cleared. Dante getting 1, getting 2 from up top on boxes here. Looks like a good call from Redux. They will be converting at least 2 frags into this round off that stack and boost play. Hamlik with a lot to do in this round. Can't do anything. Is going to get taken out. It will only be the 2 kills coming out from Dante for Team Redux. In the 5th round will go the way of Vikings. As it should. Redux not going to be able to win that save round. But now, round 6 is a different story, as both of these teams do have full rifles up on each player. A lot of presence on A already for Team No Sex. Gonna be connecting. And already a 2v2, a lot of frags just coming out in this round. A Molotov to deny the peek so he can't get the ball down. And it will be BFL killing Peefy from heaven. Now just left alone in a 1v2 Oreos. He's not going to expect the off angle held by Benito. It will be the 6th round going towards Team No Sex. Not sure what that Molotov is trying to accomplish. Hopefully, he did miss that. Maybe it was Gigabrain. Doesn't net him one kill, but gonna get taken out by the CZ on Peaky. And with a small little lobby crunch here, not gonna be connecting on anything more than just Benito for the time being. But there are 2 players pushed up in trophy, so if ESEA wants to go towards ramp, they're gonna be met by 2 players. And again, this looks like this may be a common recurring theme for the T side of ESEA. These 2 players just lurking outside, not being met by anyone. It's gonna go flank heaven for absolutely free. Players underneath. Hard to hear him. Dante stuck in a cold here. Nothing to do except for wait for death. Death will come to him. Not actually. Not sure how he got away with that. Player's just missing. Caught with a nade out too. Norb still up on rafters here in heaven. Peefy did pick up the AK off of Benito and is looking to save that in CT spawn here. And Dante trying to play for an exit of his own. Maybe trying to acquire a rifle. Will not find anything as all 4 of these players are towards the CT side. Looks like Peefy has saved another rifle. Now with a healthy amount of money on the side of Redux, they have the op that they wanted on Oreos and full utility on pretty much every single player. The only thing they're missing is pretty much head armor on Peefy, but he does have a lot of money in the bank. Oreos finding the early kill into the round. Nice little angle there for Squeaky. He's going to use that smoke to fall away and maybe bait for his teammate, who's on red box. Huge play coming in. If he can't find the timing. Dante spraying the smoke, not going to connect with anything. And it looks like he doesn't actually get the timing. All 4 players do make it down Squeaky without this player on red box connecting with any of them. But he will be on kind of a fast flank. Are they going to expect it? Chan, who wasn't able to connect with anything, does find one. But a 2-for-1 trade, going to be more than okay with that. Peefy not spotting the player above him, actually. Should get taken out here as he is discovered, but Oreos shaving him from the top and from the bottom. Oreos, with the third kill in the round, is going to be cleaning it all up. Peefy just biding his time in that cubby there. Will be Redux with their 3rd round win. As we move into round 9, it is currently 3-5. I'm sure by now both of these teams are feeling the seriousness of this game in this best of 3 series. Losing here would mean your season run is completely over. No second chances for anybody. Look, the terrorist team has made their way down secret here. Beefy gonna be trying to delay them with the smoke here. Can on a pretty fast flank. He did the same thing last time, but this time he does connect with 2. Not even traded out yet. Taking one towards Dark Cubby. Not gonna be able to connect though, but Aichan with his third in the round. Benito on the flank from Vent here. Not sure if they expect it. Oreo's going to be common to his team that he doesn't see anything on site here. Aichan taken out. Benito 1v3, now made a 1v2. Doesn't have a lot of time to play with, and Oreo's out in the open. Is going to hit the shot. Redux now only one away from tying this game back up. Not sure if BFL had a read there, but he is just going to be pre-firing Hamlik. Must have maybe spotted out an arm or a couple pixels from Hamlik's body. Or maybe an audio cue given out, but he did look incredibly ready for that. Only a baseline take. There are two players here, but the flashes are perfect. An assist, flash assist coming up from Norms and one for BFL. They will get the site for almost free here. Bomb down. Redux, not the way you'd like to see the round go for them. Now with 2v5. Norm's just going to be hunting down these remaining players. He's already going to find one. Absolutely ruthless. These players jumping around like great apes. Aichan hunted down as well. Two players from the terrorist side are going to be going down, but that's it, as they do save 3 weapons in the next round, and no one on the CT side able to save any weapons. Redux does have enough to buy an op onto Oreos, but with the FAMASas and MP9, is that enough for them to win this round? Looks like early flashes onto the A site here. You do see this pop flash lineup coming through from Mystic Foreskin. And it will be the players sneaking down Vent off the back end of that. Already on the B bomb site. Gonna get the bomb down. And with 1:30 in the round, bomb has already been planted. An action-packed strat coming out from Team Eggsterr. Will be an almost flawless strategy at that, as there is only one player, Oreos, with the op. Completely shut out of this round. Excellent read from 3rikvirg here. Oreo's definitely wanting to save this op in the next round where he can possibly do something. Team Eric not gonna want him to. They're directly under him right now, but doesn't look like they expect him to be up here. Oreos currently 7-6 for KD. Not what you'd like to see coming out from one of the star players in this roster. Oh, a huge one tap coming out from Peefy. The Deagle's definitely not something to scoff at. Oreos just barely spotting the leg of Mystic Foreskin. Will be tagging him through the wall. Big chunk of damage done, but not the kill. Hamlik gets one of his own. Definitely not as clean as Peefy's kill, but a kill is a kill. Hamlik gonna get a little cheeky peek in. Does a little more damage onto these players, but not gonna get the kill. And Aichan getting a great timing on the Mystic Foreskin. Crystals just absolutely reigning supreme. Dante getting a dig of his own. But what is this from Bjorns? He gets a huge 3-piece. Not gonna get any more, but that was almost an incredible start to a 1v5 there. Timing, aim, precision, everything on point for him. Just unfortunate there was a player waiting for him in the vents. Important to note, Bjorns is 15-7 right now, showing some of that star player potential. If he can keep his performance up, the team will almost certainly have a pretty good chance into winning this first map. Will be a fast crunch coming out onto the A site. Players not in the right position, getting caught out in the open. Going down left and right. Mystic Foreskin, can he get the spray transfer? Barely misses it out. Hamlik with 50 HP left. Now Aichan slithering up the vents. Is going to be flanking this player. Do they know he's there? It looks like Hamlik maybe had an idea. But BFL, no idea where Aichan is coming from. Going to be suspecting Heaven. Mauling it out. And he does get a timing onto Aichan. Not sure what he was looking at. But it will be the 8th round for 3rikvirg. And a nice 1v2 coming out from... I think that was... like a slower pace round for Team Eric. They will just be kind of holding for aggression and handling. Aggression, the name of the game, is going to be getting a kill. And with no fear, running out in the open, picking up that AK. And now he's put himself into a very difficult position for the Terra side to clear. Are they going to suspect that he's still lurking around here? As he is in back squeaky. Are we going to see trigger discipline? He sees the first, spots him, takes it, and a third. Wow, Hamlik just taking the round into his own hand. Already a huge round, 4v2 lead for Redux. All they have to do is not give away these 1v1s. And they will be looking fine into winning this 14th round. Players grouping up ramp here, not going to be looking the right direction, and Peefy connecting with the last two. Peefy and Hamlik combined for all 5 kills in the round. And it looks like a tactical pause coming out. Maybe wanted to talk over. Oh, I take it back. A technical pause, as Benito is going to restart his game. Maybe some FPS issues coming through. Like Benito will be rejoining the game now. The technical pause will be resumed, as we will get the last round of the half started here. The Terra side guaranteed the lead in this second half, but Redux definitely going to want to close it up as much as possible. Aichan, a beautiful spray, already connecting onto one, but again with 1 minute and 35 left. Players berserking it down onto B site where they will plant. And now with the crunch coming in through ramp, Peepee, nothing to do, just gonna get taken out. Pretty good round coming out from the terror side, considering they do not have the best weapons to play with. Before looking at 1v4. His aim is looking pretty crisp, but he is going to get taken down to 2 HP after that first engagement, which will be the cause of his death. With the seconds to spare, Hamlik will be defusing this bomb without a kit. And it will be 7th round for Redux. Defuse the bomb with 0.08 seconds left. Actually a lot closer than maybe anticipated. Down to the hundredths of seconds. Gonna be taking a sigh of relief as maybe they thought they did mistime that. They did have players with kits on site though, so just confident that they did have the timing. The music kit definitely does help as it does start to beep at 10 seconds. So as long as you defuse before that, you should be fine. Second half starting soon here. Or it is already started, but we will get the action started soon. So will be a smoke and molly coming out from Oreos to help his team take the A site. And a ton of damage already done onto Norms, 50 from the Molotov. Maybe a double fake here as they're not really doing much. Dante trying to get aggressive for 1 kill, knowing the player is in the corner here, but he's not going to connect with it. And now all 4 players popping out of hut here. They're going to be hunting down these players on A side. Ayachan and Oreos connecting. Do find 2. Are they going to have enough space to get the bomb down, though? Looks like they are super aware that there is a player in hut, and Ayachan with a huge flick. But Jordan's just taken out. And it looks like Oreos and Ayachan, they don't need anyone else, as they are going to be taking this round into their hands not single-handedly, but combined with the rest of the round, a 2v4 taken back by them. Big round for Redux as they do equalize it. I haven't been paying attention too much, but I feel like Redux has some of the best pistol rounds I've seen. Not sure how many they've dropped. But it doesn't feel like a lot, as they have one already built on this first map of Nuke. Redux sneaking 1 player down secret already, and Mystic with the same aggression we saw Hamlik into hut here. It will be a flawless victory on the save round against Team Eric. Third pause of this game coming out. Hopefully this one's a tactical and not a technical. It doesn't look like anyone has disconnected from the game yet. Look, we will be resuming here. Not sure if that was multiple tactical pauses strung together or a technical pause again. Round 18 starting here. Redux now have the lead for the 2nd time in this game. Can they expand on it, though, is the real question. Or will Team 3rikvirg pull it back to a tied game right away? Looks like the strat is going to be a secret play. Maybe a B crunch here. Oreos already picking up the first kill in the round. Can he find any more? He will find the second. He's incredibly low, but 2 kills is definitely going to help towards winning this round for Redux. Dante with his incredible lurks as always. He can connect with this. He will not. He can only find 1 and a little bit of damage, but that's all you really need him to do in the round. Like Bajorn's not confident he could retake this bomb site, especially with no kit and only 50 HP to play with. Will be saving his rifle for the next round. This is good news for Redux as they have strong, I believe, the third round together in the second half. Bajorn's going to be getting one. And kills, actually. 3 in the round. Can he find any more? Hamlik will take him out. That's going to be huge, as they will not have a rifle to play with in the 19th round coming up here. Definitely a little excess money, but not enough to buy for the CT side here, so they will have a Mag 7 MP9 and a couple upgraded pistols. A lot of times, changing up the tempo with these worser weapons here can actually result in a round win, and here we see 2 early trades coming out. Now just a 3v3. 1 rifle recovered, though, for the CT side. Bajorn's from AK here, not going to find anything. And now it's just Bajorn's left with an AUG. The AUG COD gun, going to be finding one. A 1v2. The crossfire, too good from this player set up, and Oreos is going to be finishing it out. Just like I said, the change of pace definitely could have won him that round, but a couple players died just too early, and CT side will not be taking it. Redux currently sitting at 11 and 8. Gonna be more than happy with this lead they've built up. Can they find any more, though, is the real question. Oreo's going to be overseeing all of outside from top Marshmallow. Not sure if that was a set flash, but I guess it does its job, as iChan does peek off of it, not spotting anything out. Jordan's going to be lining up a smoke for Squeaky here. Just trying to stall out the remaining players. That will be the entry going the way of Eric. Team Eric. Not expecting the aggression. Hamlik caught off guard. Foreskin, can he get any more? He will. 2 in the round already. And now just Peefy left in a 1v5. Will connect onto Bajorn's, but not going to get anything else as Mystic Foreskin does get his 3rd into the round. Huge round. Started off by Benito finding the pick onto Ai-chan. Not sure what the plan was there from Reed. See what they're going to respond with here. As Oreos does finally buy up the op for, I think, the first time in the second half. On map 1 of this best of 3, round 3 of playoffs. And Dante, already down secret, gets a big timing on the BFL. That will be the B site opened up. But the players on Redux, they don't care that B site's open. They are going to be fighting for A. And it will just be Benito left in a 1v4. Definitely smelling a save coming out here, as there is no attempt made to win this round by Benito. And it will be Peefy not allowing him to save anything or get any kills into the round. outside smokes coming out from Redux. It doesn't look like Team Eric want anything to do with this. They're going to be pushing very aggressively towards these outside smokes. Is PP going to spot out this player from secret here? BFL just swinging early, not afraid to take a fight here with the Moss. Hamlik still thinking he's in the corner. He's going to burn a molly and nade on nothing. It will be a 4v5. Redux going to be grouping up towards outside here. Seeing if Ayachan can get any entries. Oh, he's going to be aware that the player has repositioned back to second vent. But he's still not going to be able to connect onto him. Oreos, let's see if the top can change anything into this round. He does find one, but at what cost? He's already at 1 HP. But that's all you need with an op, as long as you click first. Little pre-firing coming out from the FAMAS on A site, BFL. It's only good for one if he does get taken out. And with the op, Oreos is going to find his second into the round. A huge kill, definitely making this a pretty head take. Oh, not going to connect on the third, though. Definitely would have been a huge kill to get. Remaining players, one coming from Garage, one from Heaven. Going to pinch Beefy out. Will he be aware that Benito is Heaven, though? He's going to be peeking. He's not going to turn around to Heaven, and he will be killed. Back turned. With the kit, there was more than enough time to defuse the bomb here. Good try. Almost pulled that round back on the side of Redux, but Oreos barely missing that op shot will close out, or will shut out the chance of winning that round. (12-10), a much closer game here in round 3 of playoffs than we have seen out of round 1 or 2. Player is going to be scrimming out on the A site, but the off on Oreos, or BFL actually, got my sides confused. It's going to be raining, and it is a 2v2. Dante and Oreos connecting onto the site here. 3 kills between them. Dante low on HP though. Looks like he suspects the player is going to be flanking from ramp. Going to be ripping off the head of Benito. Both of these players are pretty low on HP, so the op definitely not ideal. Dante going to be hearing the player drop down onto stage. Just going to be playing Ring Around the Rosie. And just like that, BFL will fall like ashes. CG side here on a pretty weak buy. Kills coming out for the T side. We do have the advantage in this round. CT side, 1-by-1, slowly dying. His last alive has retreated an AK. See what this man could do before, but the block burst on Dante just too strong. And with no head armor to protect him, Bajorn's just going to get his brain blown out. CT side of Team 3rikvirg realizing that the game is slowly falling out of their hands. As Redux is on 14, one away from match point. Wondering what they're going to do to switch it up here. Maybe an aggressive push or a setup that we haven't seen them use before to try to catch off the side of Redux. The pause working in the favor for both teams here, though, as Redux has had plenty of time to decide what kind of route they want to take onto this 25th round. And it looks like they have decided on an outside take, as they do have a ton of players towards outside. Gap in the smoke, though. Flash timing just a little off. BFL gonna take out Aichan nice and early. It's gonna be hurting Redux a lot as their entry player is going down early. Doesn't look like Hamlik suspects this player to be in cubby at all. He will be peeking out, taking out Hamlik. Peek is here, though. He does have a molly. Good news. I take it back. Molly not actually landing good enough. Player will be able to hide back here still. And he will just be finding his second kill. Benito too strong from this corner. Dante in a 1v4, all to do. He's going to be getting tapped. Is he going to suspect it? No, sir, and he will be going down. Does actually get the molly kill onto Ben. Will be some consolation. And off the end of that tactical pause, 3rikvirg will be picking up their 11th round. Definitely a needed round if they want to come back into this game. That Molotov there, used to block the smoke lineups on outside that teams commonly throw. But it was thrown kind of early. Players of Redux will wait for it to extinguish before throwing their smokes. Now with two actual smokes set up, I take it back. There is actually, not sure if that's a miss, but there is a gap in the smokes again. One player going down through the smokes and one getting taken out, and Squeaky will be another early man advantage for 3rikvirg. Oreo's pulling it back single-handedly. Already gets two. Spots the third on A. He knows he's behind the silos here. Jordan's just trying to buy himself some time as PP and Oreos do crunch down and eventually find him. Fortunately, teammates not able to rotate fast enough to help the Jordans out. He will get taken out for free. A little bit of damage coming onto Oreos from these rotates, but not a kill on him. Oreo showing what he can do even with low HP. Sprays down. And Dante is going to steal the fourth kill there from Oreos. But even with low HP, Oreos going to stay alive. And that will be match point for Redux, 15-11. This is good news for them, as this is a best of 3. Every map mattering. Foreskin with the deagle here. Connects with 2. Can't get any more. Traded out. And 2 go the way of Redux. And the third. But Jordan's with the mag 7 though. Does find one from Hut. Dante low on HP is going to be cleaned up by the Mag 7. Oreos, same story here. Low HP will be instantly cleaned up by the Mag 7 and a huge round from Bjorns. You love to see the Mag 7 action coming in. Nice 3K. Wow, Bjorns 27 and 21. Carrying his team for this game. Outperforming all the players on Redux, but it's not going to help them win this game, or at least not going to help them have the advantage, as it is 15 to 12. Every round could be the last here for 3rikvirg. Aichan trying to get a good timing with his knife out. Peefy with this lurk though, looking like Dante. Finds one. Hamlik making noise coming down the vent is going to be held. And now Dante, the real lurker, will find one of his own. Bomb looks like it will be defused. Oh, TK comes through actually. Mystical Foreskin saying, "Get out of my way, I'm getting this frag." Gonna be murdering his teammate on site. Seconds before defusing as well. They won, but at what cost? Losing 3 players for the force buy of Redux. Could possibly be seeing some overtime action coming in here, depending on how Redux play this. Looks like they will save. Again, force buying pistols into the round. Excuse me, not save again, but will force buy to the point where they can buy next. Norms. It's too easy for him. I mean, what can you do about that? Players are spraying through the smoke, cleaning up too. Realizing that it's a secret play, these players are all rotating to the B side. Wow, huge flick out from BFL. It will be a flawless round for the CT side here. And now as we do make our way into the 30th round, it all comes down to this. Are we going to see overtime? Redux definitely not wanting to let this game go into overtime. Do have a decent amount of money stacked up here. Smoke's gonna be extinguished again as the molly does do its job. The door open though, Mystical Foreskin. Little too greedy. A huge throw on him from in the 30th round. I mean, their entire open season is on the line here. Can't be doing stuff like that. Redux definitely gonna be more than happy to take that frag. Let's see what they're going to do with the one-man advantage. Looks like Hamlik wants to work by himself. And he will net a kill off of it. Now a 5v3. A-Crunch is coming in. Players spotted out in the open. One player left. Bjorns 1v4. Finds 2. And a third, actually. Bjorn's absolutely insane. Can he pull this round back? Are we going to see overtime here? It looks like he has the info. No, he's going to look away right as Hamlik walks out of heaven here. This would be a huge 1v4 clutch from Bjorns. Hamlik gonna have to make some noise to get down and grab bomb here. 50 HP versus 100 HP. What's the play? Looks like Hamlik has decided that he just wants to go A. Maybe thinking that Bjorns has already gone to B site, predicting him. Hamlik, so many decisions to make here, as Bjorns could actually be anywhere, but he is coming out of hut. Now Hamlik tucked away from second vent here. Barely misses the timing. Does he know he's on site? Oh, he does. Hamlik actually does spot him out, and he will win the round. Big 1v1 from Hamlik, and Bjorns not good enough to close it out. That will be map 1 going the way of Redux. We'll be back with map 2. I've been Eggsterr. Make sure to be there and enjoy the rest of your day.